Have you ever had a moment where you just wanted to stop? Not stop working, not stop trying, but stop everything. Close your eyes and just disappear. I have, and I almost did. But just when I was about to give up, something happened. Something so small, so unexpected, that it pulled me back from the edge. Today, I am going to tell you that story. Not because I am special, but because someone out there needs to hear this today. So please, stay with me until the end. Because the thing that saved me might be the thing that saves you too. Let me take you back 3 years. My name is Ravi. I was 30 years old, and I was failing at everything. I had started a small business with my savings. A food delivery service. Nothing big, just me, 2 delivery partners, and a lot of hope. For the first year, it worked. Slowly, painfully, but it worked. Then the problem started. Customers stopped paying on time. 2 of my delivery partners left for better jobs. A big competitor opened a similar service right across the street. Within 6 months, I lost everything. Not just the business, but my confidence, my peace, my belief that I was good enough. I remember one night sitting on the floor of my empty office. The chairs were gone. The tables were gone. Even the small plant someone had gifted me had died. I looked around and thought, how did I get here? I had borrowed money from my mother, from my friends, from people who believed in me, and I had lost all of it. That night, I called my mother. I said, "Ma, I am sorry. I let everyone down." She was silent for a long time. Then she said something I will never forget. "Beta, you have not let anyone down. You are just in the middle of a hard chapter, and hard chapters, they end." I wanted to believe her, but I could not. The next few weeks were the darkest of my life. I stopped leaving my small rented room. I stopped answering calls. I stopped eating properly. My friends tried to reach me. Some came to my door. I pretended I was not home. I was ashamed. Not because I failed, but because I had tried so hard and it still was not enough. One night I was lying on my bed at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, and I said out loud, "Maybe this is it. Maybe I am just not meant to succeed." I had a bottle of sleeping pills in my drawer, not for that reason, but that night I looked at it differently. I sat up. I opened the drawer. I held the bottle in my hand, and I thought, if I take these, the pain will stop. The shame will stop. The fear will stop. I twisted the cap open, and then my phone rang. It was 2015 a.m. Who calls at 2015 a.m.? I looked at the screen. It was an unknown number. I almost did not answer. But something I cannot explain, made me press the green button. A woman's voice, old, tired, but warm. "Hello," she said. "Is this Ravi?" "Yes," I said. My voice was weak. "My name is Mrs. Desai," she said. "I am sorry to call so late, but I found your business card in my late husband's wallet. It says Ravi's Delivery. We never give up on your order." I closed my eyes. That slogan felt like a joke now. Mrs. Desai continued. "My husband passed away last week, but before he did, he told me something. He said, there is a young man named Ravi. He delivered food to me when I was too sick to cook. He never charged me extra. He always smiled. Find him and tell him his kindness mattered." I could not speak. Mrs. Desai said, "Ravi, are you there?" And then I broke. Not the quiet breaking, the loud one, the one where you cannot hide anymore. I cried, and I cried, and Mrs. Desai did not hang up. She just stayed on the phone. And after a few minutes, she said, "I do not know what you are going through, Beta, but my husband believed in you. And now I believe in you too. Do not give up. The world needs more people who smile when they deliver food." I looked at the bottle in my hand, and I put it back in the drawer. Then I closed the drawer, and I lay back on the bed, and for the first time in weeks, I took a deep breath. One phone call from a stranger at 2:15 a.m., a phone call that had no idea it was saving a life. The next morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. I took a shower, I ate something, and I made a list. Not a business plan, a small list. 3 things I could do today. Just 3. 1. Call my mother and tell her I love her. 2. Walk outside for 10 minutes. 3. Post on social media that I am restarting my delivery service with 1 scooter and 0 shame. That day, 3 people responded. By the end of the month, I had 10 customers. By the end of the year, I had 50. Today, 3 years later, Ravi's Delivery has 20 scooters, 15 delivery partners, and a small office with a live plant on the window. I still have hard days, but I never opened that drawer again. And every year, on the anniversary of that phone call, I visit Mrs. Desai. I bring her flowers, I make her tea, and I thank her. She always says the same thing. Beta, I did nothing. You saved yourself. But I know the truth. She was the hand that reached out in the dark. So here is the moral of this story, and please listen to this carefully. When you are at your lowest, when you cannot see any light, please remember this. You do not need a big reason to keep going. Sometimes a small one is enough. A phone call, a memory, a stranger's kind words, a mother's voice, a slogan on an old business card. These tiny things, they are not tiny, they are lifeboats. And here is something else I learned. You never know who you are saving just by being kind. The old man who kept my business card, he had no idea. Mrs. Desai had no idea, but their small actions pulled me back from the edge. Now let me ask you something. Are you close to giving up? Please, I am asking you directly. Do not scroll past this. If you are holding on to something, you should not. Put it down. If you are alone, call someone, anyone. And if you cannot call, listen to the story again. Because you are not alone. You have never been alone. The world is full of Mrs. Desai, full of old men who keep business cards, full of small miracles waiting to happen at 2:15 a.m. But you have to stay. You have to be here when they arrive. Ravi once told me, the night I almost gave up, I learned that giving up is not the end of the story. Staying is. So stay. Not because life is easy, but because life is unpredictable. And sometimes the most incredible thing happens right after you decide not to quit. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Subscribe if you want more stories that heal, not just entertain. And as always, take care of yourself, because you matter.